Hi, welcome. My name's Vivianna, and today's pick a card is What is Their Karma? We have 4 piles. If you would like a personal, check down below for details how to contact me and prices as well. If you enjoy, make sure you give a thumbs up, helps me grow, and leave a comment if you'd like to tell me how it resonated for you. Love to hear from you. And subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for all the support, for all the new subscribers and the ones that have believed in me from the beginning. So let's start. Pile number 1 is the bird. Pile number 2 is the flower. Pile number 3 is the ring. Pile number 4 is the green beads. The emerald beads. So if you took pile number 1, if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading here. All right, so I already drew some cards. I haven't seen them yet, but justice right there. So we know that's something that's important here. We have resources and mature men. So definitely justice coming to you quite soon here. I feel like it was a mature man, a man that was older. Maybe he was in an official position here. Let's get more information. I'm going to roll the dice and see. Okay, so we have a possible Aries man here. And the 10th house is important as well. So 10th house is relating to career and ambition. So there was maybe some type of sabotage or someone who was 3-faced here. And then the planet that it's in is, and then we have Libra here, kind of rolled over, right? So, and then the planet, the aspect here we have is Neptune. And Neptune's all about illusion. So someone really deceived you or pretended to be someone else here. A scam, possibly. Let's get more information and see what is going on. This person might travel a lot, so they skipped the country and went somewhere else. They pretended to be in a romantically like you. Maybe this is an older man. This is someone who was, it could be a younger man, but I'm also seeing it's kind of like a Don Juan type either way, because I saw the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is quite immature in its mentality about love and in its expression, especially when we've got these cards as well, and it is about justice. And then we have the Devil card here. So this person was very alluring. They have very beautiful eyes, very intense eyes. Either their eyes were green, or either way, there was just something quality about it that was just very mesmerizing here. The 9 of Cups here. It's kind of like they sold you a dream here, where there was all that glitters is not gold, right? They were very, very persuasive here and manipulative, as we can see. They could be a Capricorn. Similar tattoos or placements of tattoos may be resonant for this person. So what happened here? Yeah, they definitely felt that they got away with this, but they definitely didn't. The moon representing this illumination, this hiding, but there was this revelation, and I do believe that you have emotionally gotten over this. It was quite a shock, or it was very painful. You may have lost a lot of money, as well as emotionally. You felt connected to this person and they took advantage of you. They may have had a really bad temper too, so they put you through a lot in terms of their temper and volatility, and you sort of put up with it because you loved this person or you're infatuated, but they were lying here and they closed their heart off. And we have the 5 of Cups. I do see you're over this situation, but you do want justice for this situation, not just for yourself, but for other people, so that they don't get swindled by this person and hurt emotionally, especially because they have an Emperor reverse energy, which can be violent. You feel scared of this person to a certain extent still. because of maybe threats or innuendos or how they carry themselves in an intimidating way here. Personality is very different. I'm seeing a Taurus here as well, but they have very different temperaments and personalities, depends on who's around them here. We have someone who's very indulgent. They use this money to indulge in themselves and maybe use it for another woman here or a third party. Then they really restricted you and put you in a like backed you into a corner and was very guru-ish about how you spend your money and how you should. Somewhat, they're very charismatic, very spiritual, very different. That's what attracted you to this person. But when you lived with them, or when you were going to live with them here, it was too volatile and you were scared. They may have been physically violent and abusive already, and either way, none of that is acceptable, so I'm very sorry. So I do see I see this person couch surfing, not it being very easy for them, seeing them at an abandoned bus stop here. We have Saturn, which talks about challenges and restrictions, so they're definitely going through their karma as you watch this video here. Someone put them in a third party here with the Three of Cups, or they have to kowtow to another person within a relationship, and they're definitely not the priority here. We have Lovers here, so this is someone, it could be a Gemini. They could be dealing with a Gemini here, or someone who has because Lovers represents that, so someone maybe they, you know, sort of gets them to manipulates this person here, the roots of action. Maybe they told them they should invest in something here. So I see someone trying to tell them to invest in something. They're going to lose the money that way because it never was theirs to begin with here. That person who is scamming for investment scams, someone else is going to report this person, and it's going to tie back to your money. I see money, maybe getting some of a portion, at least portion of your money back, but let's see, we have Three of Pentacles here. I do feel like there's other people involved. There's definitely a chain reaction here, situations. This person is respite, so I see them trying to get out of the country or really having to couch surf and it being very dangerous. Very transient right now, recluse, not doing well in terms of depression. They have a lot of fear and turmoil because of what's going on. They had to sell their house or something. They had to sell a lot of their possessions off. They're not doing well now because of the situation. Three of Swords here. What is the karma here? They're mentally very conflicted about what people are telling them. They feel like manipulated, and they're in a very hostile environment with the Shark here kind of attacking the brain as well as injuries here. We have the Three of Pentacles here, a lot of turmoil. We have Mercury and Taurus, so they could be a Taurus. And Mercury, you know, a lot of miscommunications with people here. We have the Devil in reverse, so I see things righting themselves, coming to getting your money back here, receiving that. You may even see this on TV happening, but I see a lot of other corruption being reversed as well around you, a chain reaction to this whole situation. Let's get more. So what else is the karma here? What's happening? Do you see things blossoming for you? Temptations. I'm seeing you become very much more in harmony of yourself and what you want. Temptation, being stronger in yourself is karma in itself. Good karma coming towards you. That you're strong now. You resist a lot of temptations. You have a lot more boundaries because you have something to look forward to. You have a light under the end of the tunnel. You've started to get back into something that you're really good at or something you wanted to improve at here. Maybe you are an artist, but you're definitely transforming here. Your crown chakra is open. I see a lot of downloads coming to you. Your sacral chakra is opening. You're aware that it's a little bit blocked because of what happened in the betrayal. But I do see it opening for you and being aware, and your self-esteem is doing very well. As for this person here, I see you as strength and community. They see you prospering with someone else here. and opening your heart, succeeding even when you were buried under accusations at the time. Choose wisely. I see things descending for them, really. They just keep on choosing bad ways to go. It's like Kendrick Lamar said. No, J. Cole, it was. Good for you that you're getting, you know, you're going towards, you know, you've gone towards things, but you're going the wrong way. You've succeeded, but in the wrong way. Whereas you're succeeding in truth and honesty here, and overcome so much that's inspiring to a lot of people around you. You're going to be able to save. You're going to be able to invest if that's what you want to do. What's the karma for this person, pile number 1 here? So we have Libra. Definitely talking about justice, as Libra is the justice card here. We have the South Node. So this is a lot of clarity about karma from the past. You may have had karmic situation with this person where they betrayed you in the past. So I think it's because you're like, why is this so upsetting to me? It didn't last for very long. You kind of were very smart because you'd been hurt before, but it was because this is past karma on top of what they did to you within this lifetime here. And then the house that we have is the 3rd house. So the karma coming towards them here is, yeah, communications is going to be not very good. And I'm seeing some restriction of travel because of a criminal record here. I'm seeing someone who doesn't have peace of mind, never really will, and will never be able to really mediate or compromise anymore in their life because they've taken so many choices and they went the wrong way with every time they received mercy, and really never apologized. They're kind of at the point of no return at this point. I see just a lot more deceit for them and not a lot of more wins anymore. You had a lot of loyalty, so I don't see a lot of loyalty happening to them. They may have some spiritual entities attached to them as well because of the karma of people that they did wrong here. The High Priestess of Spirit may have done, might have done someone who's spiritually wrong, and they have done witchcraft on this person as well. But they're enduring multiple karmas coming down on them again because they did this in their last lifetime. Things are just falling down for them as the cards go there. I see a major transition from you. It's the Snake. But now you are really shining the light on this betrayal here. And you're doing it in a way with such grace when before they triggered you all the time. So people only saw the worst of you. I'm also just seeing a strong energy of Gaia. This person may have really worked for an organization that was destroying the earth as well, or animals, but something in the natural world as well. So there's definitely karma coming to them because they did this in other, I was going to say galaxies, which could be true as well. That will have to be for an extended version or something. But I definitely see that there was karma and there was things that they did to you in another dimension. But also on Earth, so there's accumulated trauma that they've done to Gaia as well, and have disrespected her. I see peace and power coming to you as a result of standing strong in who you are and being brave, not listening and not allowing people to gaslight you out of how you felt. And now it's just improving your confidence, and your manifestations are going to come to you 10 times quicker. And you've cleared out a lot of your past karma as well with it in the reverse here. And I see there we have Saturn in reverse. It's an end of really hard times and more successes and people giving you chances and less misunderstandings being misunderstood by other people. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. Let me know if this resonated. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you'd like a personal, all my information is down below. And I hope you have a great night or day wherever you are. Ciao. So if you picked pile number 2, this flower, this is your reading here. So we have 6 of inspiration. We have Virgo, so you may be a Virgo. Or yeah, I feel strongly that you're a Virgo here. And pathway, which is in reverse. Let's get the astro dice now. Okay. So the 7th house, we have in Libra. Libra, and then Virgos come out too. So you could be both Virgos here. Strong Virgo energy. The 7th house has to do with partnership, you know, marriage. So I do feel like this is a love situation where there was a third party involved here that was trying to block union with someone here. A karmic person came in between someone who's a twin flame or someone who you were really connected to. Let's get some more information to see what's going on here. Cancer energy. It's definitely about relationships here. I definitely see that there's some type of relationship. There was not a good give and take within this situation. This was a second ex-boyfriend, second ex-girlfriend for some of you. Or your last, most likely it was your second ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. Here we have 8 of Wands. Page of Pentacles here. Extremely impractical person. They're a very creative person though, but we have 3 of Cups here, which indicates a third party situation here with this person. We've got the Ace of Swords. You're very clear and direct with this third party. They were trying to keep you in confusion, and you're saying, I'm not allowing you to let me stay in this hanged man position here. What is going on? You're very intuitive, and you kind of had a feeling about this person. You were having dreams, for sure, before anything really got illuminated, that you couldn't trust this person because they were treating you differently. There was hostility here. Some of you went to school with this person. This person may actually have had a baby with this romantic interest or relationship you're in here. They were always ready to fight. I'm seeing a strong energy of words being exchanged here. You stayed very grounded and balanced. Your guardian angels and your spirit guides were with you here. This person caused you a lot of challenges. They blocked your crown chakra for a while. Maybe they did some type of binding on you. They do witchcraft here for some of you. But I'm seeing someone just always trying to get attention. Always trying to get attention. And always coming in between you and this person here with the moon. Some of you were dealing with the Pisces. Or you were dealing with a Pentacle sign here. But they definitely felt like you had a family. You may have had a child. And not to say that it's not this person's fault as well, this partner here, because I feel like they made their choice, you know. You left away from this situation with dignity. You're like, this is not all my friend's fault or someone you were close with or knew of here. And you trusted or, you know, they acted a certain way towards you, and then this is what they did. You knew that you were worth more than this, and it was hard. It was very hard with the 4 of Cups here. but it felt like they really wanted to take from you all the time and wanted you to be generous. And that was a big part of it as well here. This partner. I mean, I did say that. This person blocked a love connection here. Some of you may not even have been with this person for others here. But there may have been strong feelings for this person and you thought something was supposed to go another way. And it was really embarrassing. It was in public that this person was they were seen with each other and you were with someone else at the time when they were together holding hands here. They may have used their power. Some of them, maybe they were a professor or they had some type of power over you or power in a situation and they were very heartless about it. This person might have been very heartless. This person is a Leo energy as well, or they have this very strong personality here, but they abuse the power that they have. What happened with this situation here? You had really good instincts with this situation, with the moon. The moon is coming in very strongly here. The revelation. Thank you, Spirit Guide and Ancestors, for bringing these messages towards those who are watching right now. Okay. Yeah, we have a Leo energy here. This person was extremely creative. You thought they were loyal, but they took advantage of you here. You put your guard down, unfortunately, and it cost you way too much. But it brought you a lot of spiritual growth. And you dealt with it very well in a balanced way here. You really had to defend yourself because there was rumors going around for some of you. But I also see an energy of there's someone you weren't with, but they went towards them and just really manipulated, maybe used witchcraft on this person. And now maybe they're married or they're dating, but either way, this person has moved away from you now, and you're wondering, is there a second chance here? We have the North Node in reverse, so something maybe you're destined to have, and it's in reverse here. So they interrupted that. They tried to block that. Scorpio, let's get one more here. This person really razzle-dazzled them here. You had a lot of independence and bravery and passion. They really noticed that. This person was grieving a death at the time, so the third party, the classmate or the friend, took advantage of that person's vulnerability. And you didn't feel like that was right, so you kept your distance, they didn't, and they now are in a relationship with this person, and that person really spread lies about you and made things very difficult for you. Some of you dropped out of school, or you had to quit your job, you got fired from your job, the stress, or there was some type of bullying to begin with. There was some psychic attacks here. So I'm seeing a woman or a friend here. Aquarian energy as well, Virgo energy here. So what is the karma in this situation? Let's take these here. This person's going to be left in the dark. They're not going to get the bigger picture of things anymore in life. We have death. It's going to be very hard for them to change or anyone else to change. We've got Ace of Cups here, Roots of Water. And then we have death in reverse for them. What is the karma for the person for pile number 2 here? The Knight of Cups. There's not going to be chemistry eventually with this person. This person is going to become less vulnerable and more strong, and the person who tried to break you up is going to be very obsessive of them and really show their true colors. They might get a restraining order on this person here because they're always popping up where they are. And they try to stop and bully this person because, you know, someone who's controlling and bullying, they don't always just stop at, you know, one person here. This person that you like is very smart. They're just vulnerable, that's all. So they pick up on things and they're intuitive, and they're not someone who needs to really rely on anyone. This is probably the first time. This might have been something. It could be a death, or it could be something that really happened that was a shock, you know, that they really haven't been through a lot of traumas, or this came out of nowhere. So the karma here is this person is smarten up here. They might get a restraining order on this person here. I see their strength really being weakened, particularly with their social capital, the people around them here. You know, the Hermit in reverse, but it's not like they don't come across as peaceful. Their charismatic side is really not going to be there. Any gifts they have, especially any type of witchcraft or anything that they did, is going to come back to them here. Any creativity they have is going to be blocked. We got the Seven of Cups here with the Venus and Scorpio. It's just going to be this, they're going to have this very intense wanting to get this person who leaves them back, this person that you may have potentially supposed to have been with here. So I see that it's just anything that they try to complete. They used to have like a good body of work. Maybe they wrote a book, or things are going really well. I don't see them having that momentum with things anymore, and nothing really picking up for them, opportunities, people not really noticing them anymore. Justice not really coming to them, but them trying so hard to get people's attention, breaking the law, and there's going to be some charges here. There's ultimate justice in this situation. You're going to move forward with things here with your confidence, accelerated emotion. So they'll have to see that because they're very jealous of you. I see, you know, them having to face their shadow side, people seeing their shadow side. What else do we have for pile number 2? Some type of oath they're going to break, or someone's going to break some type of oath or something that's going to go very badly for them. Individuality. High Priestess of Spirit. Someone's going to sue them for ripping off something creative of someone else's. Even though they're extremely creative, their skill and talent is going to be depleted because of what they've done to you, what they've done to other people, the lies that they've done, the things they have stolen here. Things have accumulated already for them. So I do feel like Spirit's not really going to be working towards them here. Lust. Everything's going to be kind of about lust. They're not going to be able to really trap anyone next time. I see them, you know, people just kind of lusting, but no one wanting anything really more than that. And not, you know, not being honest with them. Like, they're not going to attract people who are very honest here. They're just not going to be seen as very practical or grounded. And they're not going to be listened to or believed anymore because of how much they have manipulated a situation. So let's get this and see what's the karma here ultimately. We've got Capricorn. You know, Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, so there's a lot of challenges and karmic lessons that they're going through here. Things that are going to be revealed about their past that they thought that wouldn't come back to them here, particularly in things that they've done. Unethical things that they've done, and things with their finances as well. A bit of both, so it's not looking the greatest for them. Let's end with one card to end it all off here. Alchemy. I do feel like your power of your spiritual gifts is coming out even more as a gift, as a good karma. And theirs is really going to deplete because they've used it wrong. And you're going to have a lot of realizations about things, and epiphanies come to you, spiritual downloads. If you've been having a hard time writing a book or getting things together for you, I see a lot of offers coming to you, collaborations, ideas, creativity, you know, divine timing, a lot of serendipity here. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. I hope that it resonated with you. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you would like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you connected and would like to have a reading with me, you can check all my information down below about my prices and what types of readings I do. I do tea leaf readings, I do tarot, and I do a variety of different topics and different ways, written, video readings, or live readings. So, thank you so much, and ciao. Hi. So if you picked pile number 3, this ring, this is your person's karma. We have the Muse of Inspiration. We have community here. We have Jupiter. Right away, I'm seeing that someone was watching you. Could be someone that looks like this. They saw the community you had, your ability to have good community around you, happiness, family maybe, and they saw abundance in your life. They wanted to copy you. They wanted to be like you. They wanted to take from you. So this person could be a Scorpio. They seem to be very intense, kind of quiet, moody. We have a 10. So they really loved, you know, they really loved your ambition and status and career that they feel like you have, whether you are where you want to be or not. They see your potential maybe even before you do. Let's get more cards and see what's going on with this. They may have communicated with other people, tried to spy on you. See, 10-10 very strongly here. We have the Queen of Wands. This person is not particularly very creative. Their ideas don't get the traction that yours do. This person is someone who doesn't have a lot of boundaries. They go through things they're not supposed to. Physically could have happened to you, a break into your house, or they could have someone broke into someone's house and they weren't there, took something from theirs or something creepy. Also feel like they may have done this in the past to someone. Maybe you know this or maybe you don't, but this person has a stalker kind of, I don't know, vibe to them a little bit here. We have the 9 of Swords. This person comes off as pretty happy-go-lucky. People like really like them here, right? Despair in reverse with Mars and Gemini. They're pretty wordy. They're good with their words. And they're very action-oriented. So there's someone that is really social, right? So they kind of get... But they don't do a lot. With the Throne of Movement in reverse here with the King of Cups. Emotionally, they're not moved by things. Emotionally, they're not... They don't do much. Like, people don't notice that because of their charm. This person may be new to the neighborhood as well here. They're against change. They don't really want change. They may pretend and take on people's ideas or beliefs. They may even take your beliefs and ideas on and gain some traction with it because of their charisma. Let's get some more info here. They made a very intense environment because they talked behind your back. And when you came into the room, you felt this tension. They're trying to block you from something that, you know, was part of your destiny here. Some of money, something very lucrative here. Now that they've taken it, it's like you can't use your work now because they used it before you. So maybe you're in some legal battle with this person here about the copyright of your work here, your ideas as well. They're a very ambitious person, and they know that you're very compassionate. Not a lot of people around them are very compassionate or in the environment. So they've mirrored your personality to get through, You know, they pretended they were grieving over a situation here and they've gotten through it and they're the survivor, but they're not. They haven't gotten through things. They are very resentful. They don't save. They don't ever try to think of the future. They don't try to stay grounded in things. You're a true leader here and it bothers them. You're also very adaptable and they're not. They're very stuck and headstrong in their ways. They also see that you're very carefree here. They were jealous. They might have seen you one time when you were partying with friends and they wish they had good friends and close friends and you dance well. So they're just really jealous of what you wear, things like that. They're really watching you because you're very much in the eye that they can't get. You're blossoming into that. You still have a very small audience, but it's how destiny's working for you here. It's growing to something beautiful where this person tried to take it and they twisted it and exploited it and made it cheap. 8 of Wands here. 3 of Cups. They tried to get in between your friendships here. There's another energy here. They're very secretive and very possessive of their things. And they can't shine like you, so there's a lot of... But the justice is coming. The justice is coming with this situation. So what is the justice in this situation? What's the karma? What's more of the karma here? This person might be very intuitive in the way of knowing where you are, or, you know, to watch you even online. So I feel like that's going to be blocked. Your energy is going to be removed from them, so they won't be able to get a sense of where you are or to energetically attack you. Believe and succeed. Any type of affiliations they have with people are going to be broken. I'm seeing this, the rope here is just very... You know, it's kind of futile. They don't have strong foundations with people to begin with because they're not loyal, they're not consistent, they're not patient, and they don't cooperate with people. They know this about themselves, so they don't stay around places too long because people will, if people get to really push them and test them and see how they are, people wouldn't like them. They're stubborn and they play these, you know, hit and miss games. They don't really care too much about people. They're just all about surviving and taking from people and kind of showing it off here. So you're very intuitive here. It's the karma. What's happening with the karma here? Karma's coming here from someone who they were in a romantic relationship with. This person was really trauma bonded to them or didn't know a lot about them. And now they've discovered the truth and they're not emotionally dependent on this person anymore. This person knows where this person is because they're a really good detective in some way. They might even have hired a private detective because this person swindled this person and tried to ruin their life. So I see some kind of success. They've been arrested for this here. Any type of foundation achievements they have are going to go to dust, considering the paper trail that's going to be revealed very soon. I see harmony coming towards you. I see, on side note, seeing a divine counterpart here that you're going to connect with very strongly with your heart chakra, heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like you're aware of this person and they're there for you. That's part of the good karma. They're going to be very good at giving you advice and being dependable and supportive and defend you. Here, there's going to be some new beginnings. I also see you really are strong with your spiritual strength. So any kind of attacks, I feel like they might have some petty last words or say things. I see you standing up for them. I mean, not for them, standing up for yourself and really not being shaken by the situation because you know that you're creative and you're witty yourself. So I see you know your destiny. You know you're going. It's not like you're going to make them feel bad about stuff because, you know, they are going through despair. I don't think you're a horrible person at all. But I just do feel like their jealousy and deception is going to be really known in front of other people. And you're going to say something relatively hopeless, but it's going to be like hopeful to them, but it's going to be kind of condescending, but no one else is going to notice. And they're really going to show their true colors. Their mask is about to come off. They might have an attack or get really upset. And they weren't wanting to do this because they play a long game. They've done this with a lot of people, but they're really going to blow up. There's something about you that really triggers them. You have a lot of wisdom to begin with. They're not used to someone as smart as you, so I really see that they're going to be exposed in a public situation here, and they're going to be really embarrassed about it. I see them wanting to take off, but having a hard time being able to take off from this situation and move on. I see you moving on from this situation and leaving it because you don't want to be around this person, and they're still kind of vengeful, trying to make relationships with people to align themselves with people to take you down or to, you know, do something here with that. But I see that not being very successful, and I see you being very aware and being able to thwart off and protect yourself from these attacks. You're not going to be caught unaware as much as you were before, when this person's always trying to blindside you, or they had people semi on their side because of their charm, you know. So how do we end this off? What is the karma? Number 3, I see you going strongly back to your pathway here. See, Gaia's come out here. An allowance. I really feel like it's just saying, you know, what goes around comes around. We have the karma, we have the universe. You know, the universe goes through chapters, it goes through cycles here. And this cycle is coming to an end here. So you can have some expansion in your life. And you're really going to leave this situation with a lot of confidence, because it was very terrorizing and really crazy situation. You didn't have a lot of support from people. You did most of it on your own. This kind of counterpart that's coming in, or has come in already, hasn't seen all of it. So you did a lot. You really stood up for yourself and held your ground. Meditation, I've heard, different things you did to keep yourself grounded, because this person was really, really coming at you. And they were pretty sophisticated because they've done this enough times. They had some things on their side here. So yeah, this is feeling like a Scorpio. You might have had a karmic past relationship with this person where they were doing stuff as well to you. We have the 9 of the 9th house here. Let's get some cards. And then the 9th house. So what is the karma for them within the 9th house? I just feel like people will not see them as inspiring. They kind of will repeat the doctrines of the things that maybe they were trying to like brainwash people. It kind of feels like cult leader type here, you know? We have Cardinal Bravery. So this is showing about you, how you lit a match to this situation, whistle blown, even when other people were wanting to stay out of it, or really were kind of sucked into this and was kind of being the flying monkey and helping them in a way, reporting to them about what you were doing. I see this person not having very good dreams, that this is going to haunt them. And it's going to make them, I don't see this person changing anytime soon, but I definitely see them being extremely paranoid now. We've got house 10 here. Everything kind of disarray. Any type of opportunity that they want to go to school or anything is not going to go well for them. And there's not going to be a lot of consideration, fairness, and harmony with the people around them. Where this situation, people gave them a lot of leniency. Their next situation, that's not going to be happening, because they're just going to be they're a very hollow person, and I just see this being something that just brings the epitome of them feeling, because they're very insecure too. That's why they need attention all the time. And not getting that attention is really going to start making them paranoid and insecure about themselves and forgetful here. So yeah, but I do see for you really coming together with true counterparts, you know, divine partnership with someone here really wants to support you in a romantic way, and communities and things, people being more lenient for you, things being, you know, but also reliable here. And things coming into flow for you and serendipity. It's beautiful. So the card we have is coherence. So things coming together for you, things being more clear, and things being more incoherent for them because of what they did to you. And confidence really coming up for you and for them being blocked by that because of how they tried to attack other people's sacral chakras in terms of their creativity as well as, you know, their confidence. Because, you know, creativity takes a lot of confidence, right? To put your stuff out there, it kind of goes against things. So that's what I see for you, pile number 3. Thank you for watching. I hope it resonates. If it does, make sure you give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It really helps the algorithm, helps me grow. Check out my Instagram if you want to get to know more about me. I'm a trafficking survivor, so I talk a lot about things like that. If you resonate, if you are a survivor of any kind, and if you're Native as well, then make sure you check out my Instagram. And if you'd like a reading, all that information's down below, how to contact me. Leave me a comment if you'd like to let me know how it resonated for you. And I hope you have a great night or day wherever you are. Ciao. Hi, so if you picked pile number 4, the green beads, this is your reading here. So I took some cards out, I haven't looked at them yet, but we have the wheel already. So that's looking great, which means what goes down? What goes up must go down. Family room. This could be someone who's in your family. There was some type of family meeting. People trying to hold you accountable, or some type of community here. Yeah. Solar flares activate. Okay. And we have 2 cards here as well popped out. I felt compelled to put in as well. So we have the devil. Something to do with materialism in the family or in terms of a community here. You were a scapegoat for this situation. Someone lied about you. There's a lot of envy here. There was a lot of attacks on you with this in particular. So let's get some information here. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for bringing me this information here. Let's get actually the Astro dice, and then we'll grab that. Let us go more about the situation. So we have the 3rd house. This person could be a Cancer here. The 3rd house in terms of it might be your siblings or someone getting in between your siblings here. We'll find out, but there is some communications. There's someone who purposely misled and gave wrong information to someone else so that they would think badly of you here. This also could be a Capricorn. We have South Node here. So I do feel also that this is someone from past life here. This is a karmic lesson or a karmic person in your life. This person might not be aware of that. Seeing a zebra here, chameleon. This person's very adaptable. We have the 7 of Swords here. They try to get away from a situation and be clever. They disguise themselves as something else here. They play up to maybe your parents here or family here. They're not a happy person, but they appear and they pretend to be happy here and responsible, mature, organized. But they have a friend that they take advantage of. They have a friend they take advantage of, and their friend kind of is the shadow, this ghost rider for them here. We have the 9 of Wands. There could be some musical. You could be someone you're both in the music industry here. They were a friend of yours. They undermined you within the music community. They were not supportive of you. It was like competing, even though you did different things. Maybe one was you DJ, one of you was a singer or something with an instrument, and you thought, okay, well, this is good, isn't it? But this person was in direct competition with you. The truth didn't mean too much about them, really. Didn't mean too much to them, really. Crystal was coming up. Maybe someone's name is Crystal, or there's a crystal. Crystal was given to you, or you gave this person a crystal or a rock here. We have the Star. This person saw that they weren't getting attention the way that you were naturally. They always kind of have bad luck. They have a lot of karmic lessons within this lifetime for themselves. They may be very intuitive, and they see that you're very intuitive as well, but you're also creative, and it bothers them. They can't be truthful, and they don't appear to be truthful to people at times. I see them kind of materialistic, you know, very petty about things, might have taken from you, jealous of anything or any type of opportunities that you got. So this could be a sibling possibly here that had talent or interest, but they just didn't know how to execute it, or they didn't get the attention that you did from the family here. They cut some deals with someone here, some shady people, to get their stuff advertised. Throne of Knowledge here. We have the Magician. They may have taken from someone. I feel like they've taken a lot of knowledge from someone else, teachings that weren't theirs. Four of Cups here. Cancer energy coming out very strongly here. Three of Cups. Mercury in Cancer. Joy. Always trying to stomp on your joy. Their music is kind of more low vibrational. It's very negative. It's not like yours. Yours is very uplifting. It's very different from theirs. You really bother them. They can't help but notice you. Your wishes are going to come true, or you're very optimistic about things coming true for you. They're not about themselves, okay? So when they see that you're optimistic, they try to take you down a peg because they don't want you to be confident to take those risks here. Yeah, you don't have this discontent and boredom. You don't try to cause problems. You don't try to cause fights. And they kind of thrive off like high emotions, particularly when it comes to like anger or fighting or outrage all the time, though. They can be very intimidating and kind of bully their way to get things. You're a bit different, or you've really changed your ways. Maybe you were sort of like that before, but then you've changed your ways here. So they're mad. They want to bring you back down to that because they used to make you blame things on you here. Maybe you did their dirty work, or they try to get you to do their dirty work here. They have someone else that's kind of like a sidekick to them. They get to do things, manipulate. This person really looks up to them. You kind of know them, they're always with them, and they kind of look at you and give you a smirk. Destined to relieve South Node. Yeah, this is definitely South Node karmic energy here. Open-mindedness. Could be an air sign. This person always pretends to be objective about things, the devil's advocate, but it's really just to create controversy all the time. You used to kind of be like that, but now I see that you're really coming into nurturing yourself and looking towards yourself. Like, they appear to be someone who is very self-reliant, but actually you're the one who's more self-reliant. They tried to convince you that you weren't, but now it's coming out that you don't really need them, or you're not as needy as they thought you were here, or you're more secure in things. You're focusing on something different here, you know, about your approach to life and really coming into your own. And this bothers them because they're not used to that. And you have this intimacy, this intuition, this real compassion and worldliness to them that they just doesn't come naturally to them. And they feel like it makes them look bad when they're around you. So they try not to invite you to things. When they do, they kind of try to publicly humiliate you here. They're just really unkind and insecure about things. And they feel like they don't want to be around you because people compare, or they don't want people to like positively compare or negatively compare to you because they've said bad things about you to their friends and stuff. So the image that they have if they meet you will be a lot different. Except this one sidekick person that they have, this sidekick that they always have around them. But they have a lot of strong darkness to them. They have a lot of shadow and demons that they need to work through here. Pressure makes diamonds. I have that song in my head. You've been through a lot of pressure, and it's brought this diamond in you. Showed how rare you are and how beautiful that you shine. You also have a very strong connection to animals, which they wish they did, but they don't. And it's evident, so that bothers them as well here. You also have a lot of animals around you, spirit animals around you as well, guiding you through things. There's a, something's coming to me that when you were with this person, an animal reacted very weirdly towards them, but not to you. And at this time, you were under the impression that you guys were okay, or, you know, you were trying to come around to them because you have this compassion and they've been in your life for a long time. They might even be related to you, or a sister or something, right? Brother, but you know, there was something there that the spirit wants you to go back to that time and remember what that animal was and look up the spiritual meaning of that animal, because there was a message there that they wanted you to come back to. So what's the karma for this person here? What areas of life that are going to be kind of fractured here? Their self-identity. We have Libra here. People are going to find their music kind of boring or played out after a while. I think that they had some good success because they played on cliches, but I feel like at this point, their reputation is going to be, it's like, they can't really, they're kind of like a one-hit wonder. They don't really have anywhere to go because they don't really have talent. They don't have talent with their singing or their instrument here. They're moderately good. I don't know, I'm feeling like Milli Vanilli here. Libra, first house, and then we have the 10th. They're going to feel trapped. Some of them might be trapped in some type of record contract, but it's not looking good for them, and they have these obligations that they have to fulfill, and it's going to take them down a road that's not going to lead them to anywhere good, where you are going to come into good opportunities. It might take a bit longer, but I see you coming into some good opportunities and meeting good people along the way, and that's why it's taking a bit longer, because the people around you, like, I feel like you have people that are good, but they don't really understand your situation, and you need people around you that have been through similar things and are not in direct competition with you at all, or don't have any emotional investment in you. So like, family can be loving, you know, but sometimes people, it can be controlling, or it can just be people, their own dreams haven't been fulfilled. And I feel like this person and other people around them within the family, maybe their dreams didn't come true either, so they relate to this person who's been bullying you more, and that's why they don't support you, or they don't say too much about the situation. But I feel like this family member also feels kind of bad. They have a heart about this. They're not really against you, but this person, they might have this might be their child, or it might be their niece or their sister or brother too, so they're not sure yet. I see this person as a bit naive or childlike or younger too, so that's also a big reason why as well. What else I have? The 3rd house, Pisces, and the 11th house. So, you know, not fitting in with people, kind of their friendship group splitting up, people moving. I'm hearing it's not necessarily a big crazy thing, but just people moving. Maybe one of their friends, a Pisces, so extremely, like, you know, compassionate and responsible towards them. Even there maybe the person they always take advantage of, that's beside them all the time. Kind of the flying monkey though, right? Because they never question what this person says, and they contribute to, you know, saying bad things about you. We have communicate. So yeah, I feel like strongly this could be a sibling here. This could be a Pisces. This could be an Aquarius. This could be a Capricorn here, or a Virgo, or they may call you their sister or cousin here, but you don't know each other that way, like you're not related that way. I just feel like their self-expression lately is not going to be very good. People are really going to, they're going to say something, put their foot in their mouth, and then they're going to be really defensive about it. So I see that it's not going to work out well for them as well. And I see that you're very meticulous, and you are a very generous person on top of being someone that's very talented. So I feel like the things are going to go good for you, and you're going to have more of a backing. There's going to be more of a backing for you in terms of support. It just hasn't come in yet, but it will come in. This person thrives in chaos. They have this kind of here. I see you taking a risk and leaving this situation and leaving them behind, and not seeing this person or talking about them or really caring too much about them anymore, considering how they treated you and how they are. It's like the damage is done. You can't really go back to this anymore. We have Cancer energy. Maybe they manipulated you emotionally, or the Libra here is just like very unbalanced. So yeah, I'm seeing that you've seen this for what it is. You're coming out of it. It's like a horror movie almost, driving away, escaping from it for some of you. But you're really going to come into a lot of freedom, of creativity, and just this really great place where you can do what you want and you don't have to play by unspoken rules or be careful what you say because this person likes this person or things are going to get back to them. You can be free and vent with people who are not going to report back to this person or play devil's advocate or pretend to your face that they feel the same way, but then, you know, at the end of the day, they side with the other person, even in front of your face here, I'm seeing. So you're going to find people who are really have your back and decent people here in terms of friends and community. Even if your community does seem well for some of you here, but I feel like they're just, you've evolved past that, you know, right now for your growth, and you need to travel to find a different community, to learn more and to get better at your craft as well here. So I hope that resonated for you, pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you and you felt like you could connect to it, make sure you give a thumbs up. Helps my algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. Check me out on my Instagram, all that information down below. If you'd like a personal, please reach out to me anytime through my email or DM me. I'll get back to you. Leave a comment if you'd like to would like to let me know how it resonated for you, how it connected. Always love that. And thank you so much, all of my subscribers, new ones, and viewers. Hope to see you again and see you in my next video. Ciao.